Hello, 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 and welcome everybody. Welcome to today's meeting. My name is Ronette Turner Corley. I am your featured presenter for today, and I have an incredible message to bring for you today because I'm really excited about this information I'm going to be sharing. And so what I want you to do, I want to welcome all of the guests who are here, and I also want to welcome all of you who are consultants and out there rocking. So here's the thing. I want you to make sure you take some notes. At the end, we're going to have not only a Q&A, we'll also have some testimonies so that you can see this information full, live, and center in terms of how people are experiencing and what they're experiencing. So I'm going to go ahead and tell my story. I won't be long before you, but I can tell you this. You're going to be really, really excited that the person who invited you, that you showed up and you took the offer to show up here. So once again, my name is Ronette. My husband and I are out of the California area. And we have been in the industry of network marketing and direct sales for many, many years. And so as things have it, we have gone on to, successfully build a number of businesses. And we really retired out of this industry about 2020 when the pandemic hit. See, we had a product, and that particular product that we had, we actually would go into the homes of people. And so what happened was that, when we got shut down with the pandemic, we could no longer go in the homes. And so at that point, we started looking for other things because the business that we had required us to be belly to belly. Okay. And so upon that, we stumbled over into the crypto space. And we've been very blessed and very fortunate to meet some great people and also do very well in that space. We still happen to be in that space. So when this was presented to us, we really was not really focused on taking a look. So maybe some of you might be like that out there. But I want to tell you, just keep an open mind. Like they say, a mind is like a parachute. It only works when it's open. But I can tell you, after digging in deep and really seeing what we have here, it really could not be missed. And we had to give it that one more go around, right? And we feel like this is our last rodeo as far as being able to take a look at something solid and be able to have an ongoing income in the home business space. So sit back, relax, and I'll go ahead and share with you this information. Let's make sure. Okay. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and read this disclaimer. And the disclaimer says this: we make no medical claims. We make no guarantees of income. Although you're going to see some things that are working, you're also going to see a way where you can really make a healthy income. But we don't guarantee anything. Okay. Now, I want to introduce you to a company by the name of Join Affinity. And they put you right in the middle of a $100 billion industry in the health and hair industry. And, the thing here, what attracted us to this is that everybody, is concerned at some point about their hair, right? We all, it's our crown. It's the first thing someone sees. And, I was talking to someone not too long ago, and they were saying how they will pass up on some bills just to make sure they get their hair done. When I was a child, my grandmother told me something, and I'll never forget. She said, baby, when you go out there and you go get a career, you either go into hair or you go into health, because people are going to always be sick and they're going to always want to get their hair done. I think my grandmother was onto something, right? So you can see here, it doesn't matter what ethnic background, what nationality, male, female, even children, your crown is everything. And so that's what we're going to talk about because it's a huge industry. And now if you ever wanted to tap into that multi-billion-dollar industry, now's your chance. Now, we're going to show you how you can tap into the world of e-commerce and do everything online. That's what I love about it. Okay, you don't have to put up a brick and mortar. Everything can be done absolutely online. Now, 4 reasons to join Join Affinity. Number one, they're going to put you in a health industry, but it's dealing with hair. We're going to talk about hair today, right? Because hair is health as well. And a healthy crown does make a difference. How about time freedom? Be able to spend more time with your family, money, and you're going to see also no overhead required. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the founders. These founders here are Brock and Tamika Lawrence. Now, one thing about these founders is that they have a heart of gold. And one of the things I want you to understand is the success they've already had. See, here's the thing. They started a company by the name of Hair Affinity a while ago, over 10 plus years ago. But here's what I want you to know, is that they were very successful and they have paved the way for us to come right behind them and stand on their shoulders. Now, what they've done has been nothing short of amazing. Okay. They actually built a fortune, an empire of $300+ million in sales. But listen to this. It was done all online with e-commerce, and they never met a customer. I think that's incredible, right? So maybe as I'm telling you about them, you're saying, I really don't know them, maybe never heard of them. But have you heard of this? See, many of you might have heard of this product. Why? Because millions of people, especially women, have now tried this product and are experiencing amazing success. As a matter of fact, they had a lot of products out there, but this one went viral. Okay. You've probably seen this.
Check out Hair Affinity. You won't regret it.
See, that's an ad on social media, right? That's an ad on social media. So you've probably seen it all on Instagram, all on Facebook. I know I experienced that. I was seeing it all on Instagram. As a matter of fact, when it was brought to us, the person kept saying Hair Affinity, Hair Affinity, Hair Affinity. And I was like, wait a minute, I know that name. Why? Because I've been seeing it everywhere. Matter of fact, I even had it in my Instagram in the saved files, going back with intentions to go back to purchase it. But as we get distracted, I just never went back. But when I called my sister up, I said, did you tell me something about Hair Affinity? She said, oh, yes, girl. She said, I tried that product. And after 2 bottles, it just came back. So that's what we're talking about today, how to experience amazing results with the product that pretty much everybody wants. Now, take a look at this. You'll see all these different testimonies. Ladies and gents, we can't make this up. You'll see the growth here, January, March, April. Take a look at that. How about other results that are coming in? They've just had amazing results just pouring in. People just wanting to share their story. Why? Because when something works, that's what we do. We share. Now, she even got a chance to be featured on, Amika got a chance to be featured on Steve Harvey. Why? Because the product has been extremely successful. So she was featured on to actually give some tips in business on how you can go from zero to hero and all of a sudden take off and your product goes viral. How about celebrity endorsements? Know who that is? Yes. Nicki Minaj used the product. How about Cardi B? She talked about how now her hair, her real hair, right, is growing so much better and thicker. And the Kardashians. See, that's the first time I saw it. Chloe had, and she was talking about the product. So maybe you've also seen it as well. Megan Good. The list goes on. I can stay here all day and go over all the endorsements that this product has got. Now, one of the things that reason why we got so excited is that my husband and I got a chance to be invited for an all expense paid trip to go back to the home office to meet the founders and to see their operation. Okay. And so I ended up taking my business partner, friend, sister who we've been rolling together in business for years. She's an amazing builder and mom and friend. So I took her instead because my husband was just like, hey, go ahead. I'm going to root you on. Go ahead and do your thing. Now, I'll tell you later on, he has a testimony, but at first he was not a fan, right? So we went and we had a great time. And let me tell you, these people are, they have an amazing business that most people dream about having this type of success. 25,000 square foot mansion, but that's not what actually impressed me. Okay, when you've been around this industry and you've been around a lot of money, you see people who have massive success, and guess what? The material things comes along with it. But you know what impressed me was the way they responded to us, the way they wanted to make sure we were taken care of, their humble hearts, the way they wanted to make sure that they're bringing something to market for people to be able to tap right into their system and take their business to now $1 billion business. And they want to make impact and give it back to people like you and I, so that we can pretty much take over where they left off. Now, the other thing that I was impressed with this lady right here. This lady right here is a formulator. Okay. Now, I've never seen this happen in network marketing. I've marketed a ton of products, and I can tell you this. Every single product I have marketed is white labeled. What does that mean? That means the manufacturer makes the product and they just slap the label on top. So they can't tell you really what's in it. we go out, we market these products and we say it does this, it does that, but we really don't know what's in it. I can tell you what impressed me was the integrity of this product. They know exactly down to every ingredient, what's in it. Why? Because it's done right in their in-home lab, right in their lab that's in there at the corporate office. And I thought that right there, that took me over the top. Why? Because now you not only talk about people who want to put a product out there, but people who care about what goes in your body, what goes in my body, my family's body. And that lady makes it up. And when something is not right, they throw it out. They don't test on animals, they test on themselves. And that's how they bring products to market. So we came back on fire and we were ready to go. Let me show you the home office and the infrastructure. They're in Slidell, Louisiana, started in 2007, $300+ million in sales without you, without me. Okay, all online. In the US and Canada and more coming. No outside investors. That's another thing that impressed me. They don't need our money. Okay. And the new opportunity is branded Go Affinity. Now, the products are natural. Okay. They're natural. They're unique, all natural, hair growth for male and women, inside and out, health and wellness, hair health. In addition to that, it's backed by science. Okay. And all the things we don't like in our products that typically cause us more harm than we know, they have eliminated those things. Okay. Now, we already know what comes with everything that we do. And as we get older and as we age, the food we eat, the lack of exercise, all those different things, the pollution, it actually aids in us having decreased in minerals and all those different things that play a part in our overall health, including our hair health. So what did they do? They came up with this customizable hair care system. Why? Because everyone has a different need. My need may not be your need, right? And so now you can customize it to fit exactly and target the areas that you need. I thought that was really cool. Now, take the shampoo and conditioner. They have the curly and coily, they have the straight and wavy. Now, these shampoos by themselves are excellent. And I've talked to stylists who've actually used the product and they said, listen, your hair will love it and it feels totally different and it smells amazing. But what if I told you you can actually customize these shampoos? This is what we call the base. Now they have power shots. You can boost those things with the power shots. The power shots are concentrated formulas to do exactly what it's designed to do. So if you need some shine, if you need some grow, if you need some thermal protection because you're adding heat, you can do that. And you can add up to 5 shots. You can customize your own shampoo. I thought that was pretty cool. Let me stop right here and tell you a little testimony about my husband. So my husband, he was gone, he was cheerleading us on. When we came back, he said, well, listen, if it works on me, I think it'll be pretty good. Let me just try it. See what he was suffering from, and I really didn't know the extent of it. He was suffering from the fact that he grows his beard out and his beard was giving him like dandruff. It is hair, right? I didn't know he had been seeking out different things from hair oil to beard oil to try to clear this up because it was really bothering him that when his beard or would touch his shirt, it would just have flakes, just flake out on his shirt. See, that's uncomfortable and it's not pleasing either, right? So he said, well, listen, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to customize this. I think I'm going to put some hydrate in there. And he also put some shine. He customized that shampoo. Let me tell you, the next day, 85% of the problem solved. He said it was only a few flakes. Today, completely gone. He does not have that issue anymore. So men, if you're out there and you have a beard and you're trying to clear that up, guess what? It worked on my husband. I'm sure it can work on you. Now, he also added this. This also helps with stimulating the follicles. The scalp stimulating elixir. You can see there. Folks, we can't make this up. 2 weeks. These are testimonies of people who just sent it and happy customers who are now using this product. Okay. Now, those pills that I showed you, get excited because they have turned those pills, same formula, now into a drinkable vitamin. Now you can drink your vitamins. How about that? And the nice thing about it, it tastes great. Essential vitamins, everything for amino acids, all the plant extracts that's in this, just like the pills, but now they've taken it to a whole nother level because now we can drink it and it tastes like Kool-Aid. I'm not exaggerating. When people hear that, they say, yeah, right, Ronette, Kool-Aid. Yes. Hello, Kool-Aid. Okay. With no aftertaste. In addition to that, that's for the women and it's called Butonic. How about the men? We've taken care of you too. It's called Gin Tonic. They have a Menfinity line. And the same thing applies to the men. This drink allows them to have a healthy head of hair along with hair, skin, and nails, but it really does cater to your crown. Now, oftentimes we'll get, well, Hair Affinity absolutely works for, the time period it was here. How about these products? Are you sure they're the same? Absolutely, they're the same. As a matter of fact, we have a testimony. This is someone who actually used the scalp stimulating elixir as well as the Butonic. Look at those results in 10 days. What is it going to look like a month from now? I'm telling you, it's the formula now taken to another level, and you can only get this formula through someone who's a consultant. It is actually Hair Affinity Elite. Okay, so now it's Hair Affinity Elite. Okay, now what they're doing, they're combining three industries: the health and wellness, the wellness industry, the hair industry, and direct sales all into one. I like to throw another one in there by the name of e-commerce. Okay, and so they're combining that all into one, and she's pretty much given us a business in a box once again to be able to create something and to start where she's left off. Remember, she's already had $300+ million in sales. How would you like to be in a new company but has an old history of everything working? I tell you, we couldn't be at the best place than right now. Now, become a consultant, work from home or work from anywhere. See, that's what I want you to know. You don't necessarily have to be at home. You can be absolutely anywhere. Now, you can build a residual income. You can build with your app. Yes, everything is a one-stop shop right on your app, and you can do everything from your app. In addition to that, you can build all around the world. Right now, there are countries soon that will be opening up. Why? Because this product is going to have a high demand absolutely everywhere now that strategic people are in place. Now, there are 8 ways to earn income. Absolutely 8 different ways, which is really nice. I'm just going to go over a few to give you kind of a tidbit of what's going on. But you have website commissions, you have product pack commissions, enroller bonus. You have level bonus, personal group bonus, generation, lifestyle, and bonus pool. Let's talk about the first way we actually get paid, which is website commissions. Okay. Website commissions, what I was really impressed with is the fact that you get 35% of the suggested retail price. I had never seen that of all my years in the industry. Typically what happens is that you'll get maybe 40 or 50%, right? But it's usually on the volume. So this makes it very attractive. It's really a straight up business model, a retail business model where pretty much we're able to tap into a system and get dollar for dollar, 35% of everything that's bought off of the website. Okay, so you figure 35% website commission. If it's sold at $60, that means that you've earned $21. But here's the nice thing about it. It's usually either or, right? You earn off the commission and then maybe, excuse me, maybe not the BV. I'm going to show you how you can actually earn on the BV or the business volume that's generated on that purchase. So that's what's nice about it, because that's when the enroller bonus comes into play. Okay, so those are the website commissions, and anybody can do that as long as you're a consultant. You can earn straight up right off the website. Someone goes to your website and buy, hence you make 35%. The next way we earn is what we call the product pack commissions. Okay, with the product packs, basically it's someone who wants to get started in business with you. Now, here's the thing. They do have different packs. I'm going to start with the one that's $250. They do have less packs, but I'm going to say this. If you're really serious about this business, well, I don't really see how you can get started anywhere less. I really don't. Why? Because not only are you going to use some product for yourself, you're going to create a demand, and other people are going to be wanting to use it too. And it's nothing like having product on you where you can give someone a sample right now. Okay. So imagine this. Same thing. 35% across the board of the product pack commissions. Same thing. So it's sold at $250, you make $87.50, but you also get paid on the business volume. Now the next pack is a bigger pack. It's $500 for that pack. You're gonna double up. It's pretty much the same thing, but you're gonna double up, and actually you're gonna get the hair shots, the power shots. You're gonna get all different kinds of the power shots. Okay. Now same thing. $500, $175. Every time you do that, you make $175 and 325 BV gets added for you to actually earn on that enroller bonus. And then last but not least, this is actually the biggest pack that they have. It includes absolutely everything. You know, like they say, go big or go home. So if you want to go big and make sure that you get your slice of this multi-billion-dollar pie, here's how it works. 35% of that. Now the website commission of that, of course, is going to be $318.50. And of course, you have the BB to be added to that. So 3 of these, guess what? You're home free as far as you've already gotten your money back. So it's really that cool. Now, when it comes to the compensation plan, you'll see it works like this. Everybody starts as a consultant. As a consultant, you can retail, and like it says here, retail of fast start, meaning someone buys a product pack or someone buys off your site and just want to be a customer of the product, you earn 35% straight across the board. And guess what? It can be done all from your app. Really sweet. But those of you who really are like me and my husband who want to build and be able to create a legacy income for your family, well, you might at that point want to start moving up and inviting more people. Let's say, 2 people that would do it just because you did. Now you have 2 separate legs that are growing. But most importantly, at that position with the senior consultant, you can make approximately on average $1,000 a month. Now, I haven't been in too many businesses where you can invite 2 people and build it out and make approximately $1,000 a month. That's a part-time income for a lot of people with a lot of less work. And if you take a look at that, there, you'll see approximately 13 team members that get you there, depending on exactly what they buy. That is pretty cool. Compared to what? Compared to everything else maybe you've been involved in, and you'll see it takes a lot more people, typically a lot of times, to make an average of $1,000 per month. Definitely more than 13 people. Now, the next position is team leader, $2,000 a month, monthly potential, or at senior team leader. And then we get to diplomat. Diplomat is that position that actually, to me, that's when you really start, that's when you really get in business. Okay. Everything else is practice, right? When you hit diplomat, you're in business. Why? Because now you're making a full-time income. Okay. On average, 10K a month. In addition to that, you'll see all the different bonuses you now have access to earning, and your team is approximately, you can do it with as little as 312 people on your entire team. Man, listen, I don't know where you can go in home business industry and be able to make an average of $10,000 per month with 312 people if you structure it right. That right there got my attention. Now it can go all the way up and you can make $200,000+ a month or more. So that's pretty much the comp plan. You'll learn it as you go, but just know this. It's a lot of money on the table. And for the person who is taking a look at this, maybe you're new, maybe you're seasoned, it's really something that's very doable that they put in place for everyone to have the possibilities to achieve. Now, let's talk about 2 ways to start. You can start as a customer, you can start as a consultant. The first way is making sure you open up shop. How do you open up shop? With your digital starter kit. With your digital starter kit, you're going to get your website, you're going to get your mobile app, your virtual office, and all your training resources. Everything is done by the app. And now you're in business. Now, after you get in business, what do you need to do? Well, you need to get a product back. Why? Because you're in business. So you want to be able to have a way to be able to not only use the products, but you want to have some available, because just as you see that person that you haven't seen in a long time and you leave the house and you're talking about the product, yes, you can actually get samples to them from your app, but it's nothing like handing them a sample right in their hand, right? So you want to make sure you take care of this, but this opens up your e-commerce business just by paying the $49.99 one time, and that's it. Now, when you get a product pack, that's already included. So when I showed you the 250, the 500, and the 9, that's already included. All right. Now, your business, your way. You can absolutely build this any way you want to. What attracted me to this was the simplicity of it, the fact that I can do this right from my app and it create more time freedom for myself, my family. Why? Because everything can be done in a simple system right on an app. If you like to go out and do trade shows and events, you can do that. I do know some people say, hey, I'm going to every salon on the block. Why? Because guess what? This product works. And getting the word out is what you want to do. Now, here, the app, does everything. So you'll see here that you can share your Affinity website. You can send samples from the app. I recently sent samples from the app. I thought it was amazing. It kept me contacted of when it was, getting shipped and all those different things, and letting my customer know it was coming. It was nice. Okay. And you can watch training, business reports, everything is done from the app. Now, one of my favorite things is this one right here. Have you ever seen QVC or HSN? I used to, when I was in college, I used to be a QVC junkie, right? Late at night, here I am shopping on QVC looking for the latest deals. Maybe you've done that as well, but I can tell you, there are millions of people that shop on a QVC, HSN type of show. Well, we have our own. Now, this is what's nice about it. You'll see the ladies talking, they're having a good time. All you do is go to your contacts. From your app, you send over your link to your contact and say, hey, girlfriend, hey, friend, take a look at my live show. Now, when they log on and they click on that app, that link is tied to you. When they're watching, this is what's going to happen. They're going to see the show, they're going to see people commenting, and they're going to also see information about how they can buy certain products. When they click to buy or add to cart, that's tied to you. You get credit for the purchases, or if they enroll as a consultant. That's right there what I call great business. Now, a digital assistant. When I got started, I was impressed with this as well. Why? Because now you can get your own digital assistant. And now the way that we used to do network marketing is a thing of the past when it comes to this company, right? Remember those times we had spent a lot of time onboarding new team members? Now, our digital assistant would just tell them, hey, listen, you need to watch the training. You need to do this. Here are some tips. Take a look at this. It also keep them motivated, tell them how many points they need to get to the other level, and all the things we used to do. Now we have a digital assistant that will kick in and do that for us. So that will give you more time to do the things you really love to do the most, and that's spending time with the people you love. This right here is a game changer. It's a game changer, and it's only $12.99 per month. I tell you, it's definitely worth it. Now, commissions paid every single week. Every single week. I got started a week ago today. This is my first week in business today, right? And actually, the first day we launched was last week. And because of the way that it pays out weekly, I was able to hit the last day and didn't realize until it showed up that we were getting paid. It was really incredible. It was exciting to get paid, and especially when you don't know it. We were like, wow. And then when it has a comment, you're really excited, right? So 5 types of bonuses on team activity paid per month. It's shipped directly from GoFinity warehouse. You don't have to really house any product, although you should have some on hand, but you don't have to have a full warehouse product, right? No monthly sales minimums to earn commissions. If you just want to be a retail king or queen, you really don't need any monthly minimums. For those of you who would like to actually build a team and leverage your efforts through the efforts of others, yes, you do need a small minimum, and that's 80 BV. But for the rest, you don't need that at all. Now, earn cash and free products on your first 60 days. Now, webinars available, face groups, marketing and training, Telegram groups, marketing systems, live teams, personal development. If I tell you, we couldn't be sitting in a better seat than right now, because right now we're standing on the shoulders of giants. See, here's the thing that I know. When you sell a product, you have to go out and create the buzz, right? You have to go out and create testimonies, because people really don't know about your product yet, especially when they're in the pre-launch phase like we are right now. But the buzz is already out there. The product has millions of testimonies, and all we're doing is picking up where she left off. And now, even with a better system, because now it's no longer pills, it's a drinkable vitamin, and we know it works. So now we just have to expose people. Hey, remember those pills, Hair Affinity? Now you can get it from me. I can tell you those pills are going away. They're going away. She's not going to get rid of the ones that Amazon, just throw them away, because that's money. But after they sell out, that's it. And the only way a person can get their hands on Hair Affinity Elite is through a GoFinity consultant. Congratulations if that's you. Now, get position and get position fast. Why? Because you want to get your position of equity. As you can see here, this looks like someone's possible organization, right? Now, one of the unique things that she's done with this compensation plan, or they've done, I should say they've done with this compensation plan, is that they've been able to include that when you get someone started, everyone goes in what we call a holding tank, right? And when they do that, you can position your people in the proper position to make sure that they are getting, getting volume when volume's needed. Let me give an example. So let's say this is me, and let's say this is you, and you're building and you're building and you're building, right? In order for me to go to the next level, I have to have 2 people who's trailing me to that next level. Okay. Now you only need 5 people to go to the top of the company, 5 individual legs built out to go to the top of the company, but 2 need to be trailing you to the next position behind you for you to get at least to the next level. Well, it's a true helping business, because if I saw you were close to getting to that level you needed so that I can get to the next level, I can drop some volume. Let's say I drop this person, and let's say that was about $5,000 worth of volume. Guess what? That 5,000 volume will count for you to go to the next level. When I saw that, it was game on. Why? I've never seen where you can drop volume below a person and it counts for them to rank to the next position. Here it does. So how many people do you want to help? Especially those who will help themselves, right? So if you're already out there working and getting it done, guess what? The people, your upline, your coaches can drop some business volume and pretty much drop some heat below you so you can get to the next level. And that's what made a difference for me, is that it's truly a helping business. So make sure you get in position, because you might have some volume waiting for you. Now, as we close, nothing to lose, just great hair to gain. Okay, great hair to gain. So make sure as we stop and we go into testimonies and have some questions, make sure you get positioned. I can't remember a time when not only I'm having this much fun again, where I've been in position to be at the very, very beginning of something with something that's already proven. This is that anomaly. This is a unicorn. This has never happened, right? So make sure you get positioned, because this will not be the last time you hear about this GoFinity project, and you want to make sure you're in.